I'm Kay, and I am here to celebrate Scrappy Kathy's 1500 subscriber hop, and this is the sketch that I will be lifting today. I have combined some Pink Fresh alphas. This is from the Office Hours collection. And then I also have some Pink Paisley again and again alphas, and then some uber old Close to My Heart alphas that I have used to combine to make my title. So here is the title that I am going to do, and even though it does look really cool as it is, it doesn't match my layout at all. So I'm going to take these two Nuvo markers in Rusted Bronze and Gold Mine, and I am going to actually alter all of these alphas so they look cohesive. Then I'm going to take this, almost dropped it, Nuvo Sparkle Spray. It's just a sample of a sparkle spray. This is the kind of little sprays that I get inside my Tonic Studios kits. So I'm going to take that, and that color is cream gold. Then I have two photos that I'm going to be using, and then some leftover bits from some assemblage required. I'm just going to try to use those up. I have Graphic 45 Catch of the Day die cut pieces. I absolutely love these die cut pieces, but I find them kind of hard to use unless they are very specific, color theme, I guess, or scheme or combination. So I also have the die cut or the cardstock stickers. Then I have this cut file that I got from the Creative Cuts Club. It's the exact same cut file that Kathy uses in her layout as well. This piece of paper here is from a Stampin' Up. I believe it was called Seize the Day collection. I don't quote me on that though. I do not remember. And then this is also from Catch of the Day Graphic 45. This was in their what they considered solids. And then, of course, it's By the Sea by My Mind's Eye, and I have been hoarding. Yes, I do not hoard, you guys, but this was one of my favorite water collections that I have owned. I love the thickness of the papers, the colors, everything. I mean, it was just that deep dark red, that beautiful blue. I mean, and I have about 2 pieces left, and I have just been slowly using them because I absolutely love them. All right, the first thing I'm going to do to alter these alphas is color them all with the bronze color that I have, just to coat them all to make them all the same. Then I'm going to take the gold marker and just go around the edges and here and there and everywhere, kind of make it look like they are rusting, even though I already put the bronze down. Now, the reason why I did that is because bronze is darker than the gold, and so I wanted that full coverage of 1 or 2 of the colors, and I knew the gold one wasn't going to quite cover it as much as I wanted it to. But this is all that I plan on doing, and then if I accidentally got too much gold on it, I'm going to go back and play around with the acrylic, it's not acrylic, oh my god, with the bronze marker, so that way it just kind of sort of lessens the gold in certain areas. All right, and after I am done with all of that, and I am happy with how my alphabet looks, or I should say my title. Funny story is my title, according to my calculations, it's about fishing, and I found it kind of funny that everybody says, that everybody lies when they go fishing because it's not as big as they said it was going to be. But this is so cute that my husband went out with one of his friends just to go fishing, and it's always a catch and release. We don't actually eat any of the fish that we have caught. Well, my children tried it once because, they don't believe anything we say. So we have to test it out. And Dad cooked him up one of the fish, and that was about it. And yeah, that was our fish story. But this one here is just quite hilarious because the first fish that any of them caught, we don't even know how he got his little mouth on the lure that they were using. And then the second one was at least a decent size to take home and show your wife type of deal. But I have to tell you, that first little fish it's the photo on the left is just like we probably could have strung him up and put him out there to get a bigger fish. But it was just a cute little photo and made my husband laugh. So he had to share it with me. So of course, that's where I got my title from. So I went off camera and cut all of my photos down a little bit smaller than a 4x4. And then I took the red paper, which I thought I was going to use the red paper. And then I thought, no, I'm just going to use the accents of all of the embellishments first, which I already off camera picked and chose which ones I was going to use, because I just don't think that that's something anybody's interested in, is me rifling through and making the decision of whether or not I'm going to use it or not. So anyways, I just cut all that part out. But I did take the striped paper, and what I thought I was going to use the red paper, but I flipped it over and ended up using the off-white paper instead. So now I'm going to take this frame, and it's got 3 holes in every single corner. And what I decided to do, which took quite some time, was I put my string or my twine in 2 of the holes, made a knot over the hole, and then strung it to the next set of holes, tied another knot, and I left enough to wear enough string in between each knot, so that way I could kind of loop it and make it look a little loose, almost like a life preserver, only I did it around a frame instead, just to give it a little bit more interest and the layout some lift. Now, when I was looking at Kathy has 3 pieces of paper that are inside little hexagons, 3 word stickers, 2 hearts, a flare, and some splatter. That's all she put on this. And I was like, oh, I think I can do that or not. That is so unlike Kathy, you guys. She is all or nothing. I love, oh my gosh. It just makes me want to sing, Freebird. Seriously, it's so refreshing seeing Kathy's layouts and whatnot, and wishing that, I could be that free, but there's no way. There's no way I could be. In fact, actually, when we first, after I had created this layout, I found a post that says that she wanted it to kind of be like a Calvin ball. And I'm not sure if anybody knows what Calvin ball is, but there's not enough time in the day for me to explain what that is. In all honesty, but it's all over Facebook if you guys want to see it. And she wanted all the layouts that are lifted from her to kind of be in the style of Calvin ball, which is kind of like her thumbnail at the very beginning of this video, which makes me giggle and smile every time because it is so Kathy. With a avocado and a porcupine and an alligator. Totally. I don't have that kind of stuff in my stash, you guys, in all honesty. So I was going to put the NO for like number type of deal because, when it comes to fish, you're always measuring it and trying to find out, the poundage and all that stuff, depending on the fish. And so I was going to use it, but the thing about graphic 45s is everything is printed. Even the other side is printed. You can't use anything solid. I mean, even if you think it's solid, like that NO does look solid, it's not. It actually has a miniature version of like longitude and latitude lines all over it. And so when I put it on top of the compass, the big red compass, it just blended in up close and personal. So even though it looked great on camera, but yeah, up close and personal, it blended in. So I decided not to use it. And then I'm going to use 2 of the hooks from Some Assemblage Required and string them up as well. I'm going to have one hook go and be attached to my little embellishment cluster up on the right hand corner. And then this other hook is just going to go and hook itself up to the top cluster above the photos. So nothing exciting about it. I did use a lot more a lot more embellishments than Kathy did, but I did get my 3 words in, except that I kind of cheated and I took the title and made it go across, I have some of it above my photo and some of it below my photo. And that is how I got my 3rd wording set in there. Not that I'm supposed to follow. I did not do any extra pattern papers because I definitely wanted this My Mind's Eye paper to be like the focal point of it all. I do have to say that part of what makes Kathy's layout is her busy background, and that's kind of what I was going for as well. And then to top it all off, I just added that gold splatter just to give it a little bit of something else. And I absolutely love how it looks. Plus it ties into the title. And you can't hardly see the word calculations, but you can in person. I have to tell you guys that. So anyways, be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along and hopping along to help Kathy celebrate. I am so excited because I feel like we just helped her like last month. Not helped her, I apologize, but celebrated with her for reaching 1,000, and she's already at 1,500. I know that I'm probably exaggerating. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'm so excited for her. And congratulations, Kathy, because you always make me smile every single time that I think about you, that I see things that remind me of you, and just everything. Congratulations, Kathy. I'm super excited for you. Anyways, be sure to check out everyone else that is hopping along. They are down below in the description box below the video, and I will check y'all later. Bye.